Would you be a darling and pass me my fake smile back, Elise?
Certainly, dear. Here you go.
All I can say is, you have made a proper mess of my life, dear.
Well, aren't you the silly one? You must have forgotten your common sense at home.
Oh dear Elise, the place you call home is nothing but a prison where you can live out the sickest of fantasies just to satisfy your dark and diseased needs.
Now let's not get carried away, darling. We both know where that kind of talk will lead us, dear.
Oh yes, I remember that summer back in '82. I had just finished my lunch which you had prepared for me, a seething cauldron of barely organized chaos. True terror in a meal. Those horses did not deserve such a horrible death. Anyway, who kills horses for fun, just so that lunch can be a little different from usual? If only there was a point somewhere in your madness. That's the worst of it. There just is no point. I mean, you say it is for a good cause, while you know perfectly well it isn't.
Oh, listen to you. Always rambling on about past times and a good life. Aren't you a sweetheart?
Jesus Christ. What's the point? I don't even care anymore. You are a sick woman, Elise. A perverted old creep masquerading as a sweet old lady. You might be able to trick most people, but you cannot fool me. And by God, I am going to reveal you.
Sweetheart, you should calm down and take your heart medicine while you still have it. You do want that Turkish kid in the basement to survive, don't you?
You wouldn't. I mean, you just wouldn't.
And your daughter, I haven't seen her in a while. I wonder what she's been up to.
This is horrible. You sick old monster. It is our daughter. Ours. 27 years, and I still haven't exposed you yet. How many people needs to lose their lives before you are finally satisfied?
Well, my sweetheart, we can come out of this in one of two ways. You can back off, nice and easy, and retreat to your appropriate role as my personal slave. Or, you can die a slow and most certainly painful death. Well, which would you prefer?
This isn't over. You are making lunch today, and that's final.